Good evening. A Morayfield mother has described the harrowing moment she barricaded herself and her children in a bathroom to escape a home invasion.
The ordeal sparked a manhunt across Moreton Bay that ended in a wild arrest.
A Friday afternoon outing, a family car in reverse, only its owner isn't driving. This man bolts towards it, doubles back, and soon he's riding shotgun, making off from the Morayfield home where a mother and her two terrified children had been forced to hide.
Instincts kicked in. I didn't really care about the car. It was more so me and the kids were home alone, so it was just get the kids safe.
Emily had been changing her kids' nappies when she heard a noise in the next room. It was her car keys hitting the floor before they were snatched by a stranger who had friends keeping watch nearby.
I opened our garage door to find somebody sitting in my car, like front driver's seat, which was scary.
The young family barricaded themselves inside a bathroom before fleeing to their neighbours for help.
Said to her, I was like, get over here, like come inside. Just saw it all happen. Absolutely, you could tell she's shaken.
Police say the group struck again the following morning, making off with a cherry station wagon from a family home in Burpengary. That car was tyre spiked, tracked by Pauline and the dog squad.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Two accused thieves were arrested in Burpengary bushland. Another had tried to hide behind a water tank, with a fourth found at Narangba soon after. A metal pole was found in the car they ditched. Emily's Mitsubishi is still missing, so too the man who took it. Liam Bland, 7 News.
The family of a Gold Coast grandmother who died after an operation performed by prominent obesity surgeon Reza Adib is now considering legal action. Jacqueline Robson joins us in studio with the details. Jackie, they've spoken to you about their heartbreak.
Sarah, Max, it's an incredibly emotional day for the family of Rosemary Campbell. The 62-year-old died after complications from the procedure, despite deteriorating the morning she was discharged from hospital in 2022. A coroner found Dr Reza Adib, who's the partner of former Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk, didn't ask enough questions to nurses about her vital signs or vomiting and should have reviewed her in person. Her family told me it confirms what they feared from the very beginning, that Mum's death was preventable. What has compounded our grief is the absence of accountability. We are left feeling that no one entrusted with Mum's care has truly accepted their part in what happened to her, adding she was fiercely devoted to her family. The report reveals Dr Adib lied about the reason for the surgery to help access her superannuation money. Dr Adib asserting it was for life-threatening obesity when it was in fact for reflux. He's been suspended from practicing over unrelated charges he intends to fight. Dr Adib did not respond to our requests for comment.
Thank you, Jackie.
One Nation's new campaign against Anthony Albanese isn't just raising millions of dollars, it's raising eyebrows within Labor ranks.
The Prime Minister today cast doubt on the accuracy of the tally, and that stirred a fiery reaction from Pauline Hanson.
Driving its campaign through the heart of the Prime Minister's electorate, One Nation's Fire the Liar fundraiser. Pauline Hanson claims she's raised over $2 million in 24 hours.
Did she though? Did she though? Did she? What evidence is there?
Senator Hanson says she did.
Why would I call out the liar, buy the liar, then go and do something like that myself? It would destroy me.
This is someone who got a plane worth more than that given to her by Australia's richest person.
That a swipe at Pauline Hanson's biggest financial backer, mining matriarch and Trump supporter Gina Rinehart.
He's grabbing at straws to justify why we've got so much support from the Australian people. He can't even believe it himself.
In Perth last night, the number of supporters inside matched by protesters outside,
Pauline Hanson got her hand!
declaring that while the polls show her plundering the coalition supporter base, her real target is Labor, revealing her hit list.
First one on my list, Chris Bowen. Second, Adam Giles.
wrong Giles. Adams, the former Northern Territory Chief Minister, now One Nation supporter. She means Andrew Giles, Labor's Skills Minister.
I'm going to get rid of those useless ones who've done nothing but destroy this nation.
Anthony Albanese accusing her of talking down the nation and opposing the minimum wage rises and tax cuts he says most benefit the people Pauline Hanson hopes to represent.
They vote against battlers each and every time.
As South Australian Liberal Tony Passon floats a peace deal with One Nation, not to run candidates to save certain seats like his own. Not something his leader will swallow.
No, that's not something we consider. We'll go toe-to-toe in every seat in this country to win every vote we can.
And win every One Nation preference he can. By taking on Pauline Hanson himself, Anthony Albanese risks legitimising her as a genuine prime ministerial contender, something that, despite her strong polling, she isn't, at least not yet. To win enough backing to become that, she has to commute her strong support in rural and regional areas across the urban fringes into Labor's progressive metropolitan heartland, where her brand of populist politics is a much tougher sell. Seats around which Labor hopes it's already built a Pauline-proof fence. Sarah.
Thank you, Mark. There are new details tonight about an alleged assault that sparked a police investigation into a Queensland mayor. Townsville's Nick DeMetto is accused of attacking an LNP staffer during a Magnetic Island pub crawl.
He was sworn in as Townsville's mayor 6 months ago.
I will faithfully and impartially fulfil my duties in the office.
Now Nick DeMetto is under police investigation for allegedly assaulting an LNP staffer who works for local MP Adam Bailey. The violence allegedly unfolded during a pub crawl on Magnetic Island at the Nomads Backpackers Bar on Sunday during an event organised by a tourism operator.
Obviously that matter is now before the police, so I won't comment, but I also know that the member for Townsville is doing the right thing. He's checking in on the welfare of his staff, and I encourage Adam to continue to do that.
Police say initial investigations indicate an altercation occurred between a 42-year-old man and a 28-year-old man at a Nally Bay Road business.
There's no place for violence in our community.
The city's 48th mayor reportedly denied being involved in a pub brawl to the Townsville Bulletin earlier this week. Today, from his office, the mayor will not be making any comment. But on social media, he did, giving this update about weeds and wildlife.
Townsville, it's Mayor Nick DeMetto. I'm down here at Freshwater Lakes at Dahlia. The ducks are absolutely happy, and so are the residents that came and asked us to come down and check this out.
No charges have been laid as police continue to investigate. Marlena Wapp, 7 News.